Coming up on Lexington Now, a look at the Carrier Alert program, Medicare enrollment, and senior notes. This and more up next on this week's edition of Lexington Now. I'm Sherelle Roberts, and welcome to another edition of Lexington Now, where we take a look at the news that shapes your urban county government. Lexington's Carrier Alert program recently celebrated 2 years of operations. This week, we take a look back at the program's inception.
Hey, so the newest program that the Department of Social Services, along with the Department of Public Safety, is offering, it's called Lexington Cares. And this is a way where we are planning to take care of those citizens who might be the most vulnerable, people who live alone, people who may be older, and people who may have a disability. So Lexington Cares, the C stands for Carrier Alert, and it's the very newest program. It's in collaboration with the United States Postal Service. And we all know that our mail carriers kind of see our house every day and kind of know what our behaviors are. So if a person doesn't have anybody that kind of regularly checks in on them and is concerned for their safety, they can register with my office and let us know how often they generally pick up their mail and at what point we might be concerned if they didn't pick up their mail. So it's a simple one-page application. They indicate name, 2 emergency contacts, and what ends up happening is if the mail carrier realizes that there's been a change in mail pickup or an unusual accumulation of mail, the mail carrier will contact their supervisor contacts my office. I'll try to reach the registrant. If I can't get that person, I go to their emergency contacts. If I can't get any access that way, then we'll call 911 and ask for a welfare check or let the emergency personnel know what they need to do. It's a free program. Again, applications are available by calling 311 here for the city, or if you need to or you want more information, call my office at 258-3806. That's for the Carrier Alert. The A stands for Access to Information. This program's kind of been around for a long time. It's really called Vial for Life or Vial of Life. It's operated by the local fire department here, the division or section that's community relations. And the Vial for Life is basically looks like a test tube, but it's really, thanks to Pepsi Corporation, it's an unblown 2-liter bottle. And in this information, you personally write, pen and paper, old-fashioned way, all of your emergency contact, any health concerns you might have, any medication, so that if emergency personnel gain access to your house and there's nobody there that's able to talk, Vial for Life can talk for you in the case that you can't. All of our emergency services personnel are trained to look in the refrigerator, and there's a magnet that you put on the front of your refrigerator, and inside your refrigerator door you put this vial. So again, all of our emergency personnel are trained to look if they go into a house and there's nobody there that can talk or nobody knows information, they already look in the refrigerator. So that's Vial for Life or Access to Information. The R stands for the registry. It's a special needs registry. It's with emergency management. It's a paper application and it's 3 or 4 pages long, but if you have access to the internet, you can go to bereadylexington.org and you can fill out this application. And what this is if I am a person who has a motorized wheelchair, or if I'm a person who has home oxygen or a ventilator, or I have some other medical need, in times of mass emergency or declared emergency throughout the city, what we do at the Emergency Operations Center is we're able to kind of plot where the highest incidence of home oxygen users are, or the highest incidence of persons who have motorized wheelchairs or electrical hospital beds, and what we would do is work real hard to pull those sectors up with electricity or power, maybe sooner than a neighborhood that might not have a high incidence of persons who have these medical needs. You could also list, again, medications that you might be on. So if there is a declared emergency in our city at the Emergency Operations Center, we would have all that information, so maybe we would send somebody out to check on you. Again, Lexington Cares is a way for Lexington to make sure that our citizens who might be most vulnerable or live alone or have a disability, or be aging to be safe. The last part is E911 or Smart 911, and this is available in Lexington. And you go call from your phone number to the access point, and you enter information. So if I have a family member who has a disability, maybe a child who has autism, and any emergency that's called from that phone number, that information is going to pop up on the system for 911 so that they know that when they go into a house and if there's an emergency, there may be a person who has some special needs. It may be a child who has autism and who might be afraid of strangers coming into the house more so than any others. And so they have a little bit more information that can provide, again, for the safety of our citizens and for our emergency workers.
For more information, you can visit the city's website. It's lexingtonky.gov. It's open enrollment season for seniors who are on Medicare, and it can be a bit overwhelming trying to choose the best plan. Here's how you can get some help making those all-important decisions.
It starts October the 15th and goes all the way through December the 7th. It's the time to look at your Part D drug plans and your Medicare Advantage plans to make sure that you are in your best option for coverage for 2016.
We provide an unbiased, free comparison of your plan each year. Our SHIP counselors are trained, and we are trained to give you the most informed decision regardless of what your decision will be in the end. We will sit and listen and answer every question and go through anything you may provide us regarding your Medicare benefits, public benefits, veterans benefits, or any other situation you may have. And we will be able to either connect you to the right agency that can help you with the information you need, or we'll do our best to find you a solution. Plans change each year. The cost of the plan, the deductible, and the cost of medications go up each year. Even if you're happy this year, it doesn't mean that you'll be happy next year. And you only get a special time to enroll, and you may be stuck in your plan for the duration of the year if you don't compare it in open enrollment.
Our center is located at 1530 Nicholasville Road. It's in the front yard of the beautiful new football stadium. You can also call them at 278-6072. We do the SHIP program, covers 30 counties, of which Fayette County is one of them. And our phone number is 1-866-516-3051. If you call that number, we're going to screen you for all the state and federal benefits that you might be eligible to receive. We will also be able to provide you with comparisons for your plans, counseling afterwards to make sure that you are making an educated decision about what plan is going to be your best option for 2016. Medicare open enrollment does end on December the 7th. Don't wait until the last week to try to compare your plans. Call the Lexington Senior Center today or call the SHIP program today and let us assist you in making informed, educated decisions about your plans.
For more information about getting help enrolling in Medicare, you can log on to the city's website. It's lexingtonky.gov. And coming up after the break, we'll tell you what's happening for senior citizens in the city of Lexington.
Rainwater that washes down our storm sewers goes directly into our creeks and streams, taking with it what's on the ground. So if you leave a little litter or pet waste on a sidewalk near Versailles Road, it goes into Wolf Run Creek. Don't trash the bluegrass.
Did you know, as a citizen of Lexington and Fayette County, you can view archived council meetings, special GTV3 programs, and various other meetings on the web at lexingtonky.gov. You can also watch meetings and events live via streaming. Just go to lexingtonky.gov and click on the GTV3 button in the lower right-hand corner. By pressing this button, it will take you to GTV3's live and archived video page. Click either the live button or the archived video button. Press the live video button to watch live streaming of programs or meetings. Press the archive button and scroll through the list to watch past meetings or GTV3 programs. Discover government at work through transparency and effective communications, provided by the Division of Government Communications. Visit lexingtonky.gov or call LexCall 311 for more information.
Welcome back to the show. Well, the weather is getting pretty unpredictable, but one thing we know, it's trending toward the colder temperatures, and that means it's time to move indoors. Thankfully, Lexington Senior Centers have plenty of indoor activities for senior citizens. For more information, you can log on to the city's website. It's lexingtonky.gov. Well, it's November, and that means the city's annual leaf collection program is in full swing. Here's some more information about how you can make the most of this program.
The last couple of years, we've collected around 1,500 tons of leaves, and we expect to collect that many and possibly more this year.
Leaf collection is a big job in Lexington, Fayette County, but Rob Allen says his folks are more ready than ever to get going to help residents clear the leaves from yards and streets.
The vacuum loose leaf collection program is for residents of Fayette County that get city trash pickup.
Streets, roads, and forestry workers will be vacuuming leaves Monday through Saturday for extended hours.
Several crews come by, a big vacuum machine, and suck them up. Then we transport them to our yard waste landfill where they're turned into compost. You know, it's an aesthetic thing, plus it's to keep the leaves out of the storm sewer system. We've had quite a bit of leaf drop, and what we don't want to see is those storm sewers get clogged up and we have flooding, and then the temperature drops and then you have ice.
Neighborhoods will get one visit this season, so knowing your pickup time is important. And it's being made easier thanks to a new interactive website.
Go to lexingtonky.gov/leaves, and there is a map detailing the collection areas of the city. You can type in just your street or both your house number and your street, and it'll tell you if you get collection, when that collection is scheduled for. But we're also going to have a feature on that map as similar to what they do for garbage collection, that's going to tell you leaf collection is on time, has been delayed by the weather. Plus, this map is going to contain information as far as streets we've completed, where we're at, and where we're going.
Allen reminds citizens that only leaves should be piled up for pickup.
It should be leaves only, no sticks, debris, dead critters, garbage. Those things are a hazard to the workers and can also damage the equipment.
And if you miss a pickup or don't have one scheduled, no worries. There are still ways to get rid of your fallen leaves.
They can take their leaves out to the Haley Pike landfill. They certainly can use the yard waste bags, so they get coupons for free bags if they call LexCall 311, and of course their Lenny continues their year-round pickup schedules.
For more information about the leaf collection program, you can log on to the leaf collection site. It's lexingtonky.gov/leaves. Raids online. It may sound like it's something strange, but it's actually one of the tools that the police have to keep you informed on crime trends in your neighborhood.
Raids Online. It's a funny name for a serious service provided by the Lexington Division of Police that's helping citizens keep up with crime in the county.
We've seen quite a bit of positive feedback. Neighborhood associations, business owners, residents alike all really seem to like having that information right at their fingertips, and especially being able to access it from the convenience of their home.
The online crime map allows you to search for reported crime by date and type.
You log onto the website, choose the city that you're interested in looking at the information for, and then you just simply type in an address, and the website will automatically center you on that address and then overlay the information that you specify according to a date range and types of crime. So it's real simple to use.
The mapping program is based on a Google Map format. You can see a map shot or a satellite shot, where you can even zoom all the way into the street level with graphs and a hotspots map.
It'll color code busy areas according to the criteria that you specify. It looks kind of like a radar.
Officer Paul Stewart encourages citizens to get familiar with the system, which even offers a free crime alert service.
If you're interested in crime that's happening in your neighborhood or in and around your home or your business, you can sign up for free on the website. And if we report a crime within a certain distance from the address that you provide, we'll send you an email.
He says staying in the know about crime trends in your neighborhood will make you better able to help the police protect you.
For more information, you can log on to the police page. It's on the city's website, lexingtonky.gov. And no matter where you may be headed, you want to know how traffic may affect your trip. And the Division of Government Communications has got you covered, especially in the mornings with our show, Crosstown Traffic. Crosstown Traffic airs live weekday mornings from 6:30 to 8:30 and gives you the most up-to-date traffic news and even a street view with our live cameras so you can see where the delays are before you even leave the house. Remember, that's Crosstown Traffic only on GTV3. Now, here's a look at this week's lane closure report. Remember, you can get traffic updates 24/7 by following us on Twitter. Our handle is @LexRex. Business goes on at City Hall, and that means it's going to be another action-packed week. Here's a quick look at what's on the schedule, but for a complete listing of meetings and events, you can log on to the city's website, lexingtonky.gov. That's all for this edition of Lexington Now. We'll return next week with more news from your urban county government. But in the meantime, you can keep up with what we're doing by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. For the staff and producers at GTV3, I'm Sherelle Roberts, and that's it for now.